Was this a grueling experience for you to do this?
I don't know about grueling, but most definitely I had to have a lot of endurance to go through it. I mean, it was the hardest film I've ever had to do, by tenfold from any other film. So we went through a lot on it, but after you do something like this, it becomes rewarding when you look back on it.
Well, did you ever say to yourself while you were doing it, this is not going to work. I can't see how this is going to make any sense to people.
What the most interesting part was that sort of all the elements that were in the film meshed together and actually made a whole film. You know, you have the stunts, the computer-generated stuff, the ship, and this sort of intimate story between two people, and to see all these things sort of come together, and you watch it on screen, it's amazing. I mean,
but while you were doing it, though, did you say to yourself, is this going to work? Or did you have doubts?
Yeah, I had doubts, of course, but I really trusted Mr. Cameron. I mean, he's a terrific filmmaker, and he did stuff like this before. I mean, this was obviously something different than anything else, but that was one of the big reasons why I did it.
You're a 90s guy playing somebody, well, my father came over on the boat from Italy when he was 1912, same year. I mean, you're playing a guy who would have been my father's age. He would have been 103 now if he had lived. Mm-hmm. Did you say to yourself, how can I get this? How can I start acting the way, or talking the way they did back then?
Yeah, I mean, but in a lot of ways it is sort of a modern piece, you know what I mean? Even though it's completely set in this period and all this stuff is twirling around you from that time, it's almost a modern love story in a lot of ways,
Does this happen too fast for you?
My career-wise?
Yeah, your ascension.
Yes and no. Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely adjusting to it now, more so than ever before. And, I'm right in the thick of it now, so, I don't have a definitive opinion of what I think of it all. It's going to take me a couple years to sort of look back on it. Only now can I look back on the beginning of my career and see what I did wrong and right, and what decisions, I made.
What did you do wrong?
In the beginning of my career?
Yeah.
I definitely, listened to my instincts back then, and that's always sort of been my motto. But, you listen to people, and there's certain people in your life which, don't exactly turn out to be trustworthy.
I mean, what do they tell you, for instance, that advise you to do?
Agents.
Agents. Did you go through a period where you got a big head?
Never to the point where it was. I definitely, sensed, looking back on it now, there was, certain moments where I said, okay, that wasn't really me. But I've always put things into perspective. I mean, even when I didn't believe it, I've always said to myself, right, this is all sort of made up. It's a sort of made up world, and you've got to, find yourself through the thick of it.
I mean, did you look at yourself and say, wait a minute, they're saying that I'm good and that I'm a star, but deep down, I don't feel that way inside? Is that what you mean by that?
Like I said, I mean, most of the stuff in this business is so unrealistic that, you're projected as something more than you are. And, in your personal life, you've got to, accept that you are just a human being and you do have faults, and not to develop some sort of a Superman personality for it. You're going through life like anyone else.